Piggyback transportation refers to the transportation of goods where one transportation unit is carried on the back of something else. It is a specialized form of intermodal transportation and combined transport. Etymology: piggyback is a corruption of pickerback, which is likely a folk etymology alteration of pick-pack, which perhaps is from pick, a dialectal variant of the verb pitch. Examples: rail. In rail transport, the practice of carrying trailers or semi-trailers in a train atop a flat car is referred to as piggybacking. Early drawings of the Liverpool and Manchester Railway c. 1830 show road coaches being piggybacked on railway flat wagons. The rail service provided for trucks which are carried on trains for part of their journey is referred to as a rolling road, or rolling highway. A related transportation method is the rail transport of semi-trailers, without road tractors, sometimes referred to as trailer-on-flat car. It is also possible to carry a railway wagon of one track gauge on a flat railway wagon of another gauge. Indeed, whole trains of one gauge can be carried on a train of flat wagons of another gauge, as was done in Australia for about a year around 1955 between Telford and Port Augusta. The loading of semi-trailers in the United States grew from 1% of freight in 1957 to 15% in 1986. Rolling stock is transferred to and from the isolated Eyre Peninsula Railway from Euler to Port Lincoln on road trailers. A change in the gauge of the bogies is carried out at the same time. Marine. Small ships of all kinds can be piggybacked on larger ships. Examples include lifeboats, landing craft, and minesweepers on motherships, as well as midget submarines on larger submarines, such as those used for the 1942 Japanese submarine attack on Sydney. Air transport. The 1930s British short Mayo composite, in which a smaller, four-engined floatplane aircraft named Mercury was carried aloft on the back of a larger four-engined flying boat named Maya, enabled the Mercury to achieve a greater range than would have been possible had it taken off under its own power. In space transportation systems, a smaller satellite that is carried as a secondary payload on a launch is said to be piggybacked on the main launch. Military. The metal caterpillar treads of a tank wear out quickly when traveling long distances on ordinary roads. It is therefore necessary to provide tank transporters, which have rubber tires, to the battlefield. Gallery. See also, Autark, Fireman's Carry, BRE Applies Morges Railway, Peaky Ritchie Railway, Konkan Railway Corporation, Roll-on Roll-off, 2-foot gauge railways in South Africa. References: Perlman, Robert Z. Shuttle endeavor to get one last piggyback ride across U.S. MSNBC retrieved October 24, 2012. Harper, Douglas. Piggyback. Online Etymology Dictionary. Retrieved October 24, 2012. The Geography of the Transport Systems, The Train Book by D.K., p. 23, Trove, Pickerback Operation Solves Gauge Break Problem, 1955/Adelaide Advertiser, Uniform Railway Gauge, E. Harding, Lothian Publishing Colorado, 1958, Field, Alexander J. A Great Leap Forward, 1930s Depression and U.S. Economic Growth. New Haven, London, Yale University Press. Pages 114. ISBN 978-0-300-15109-1. Railway locomotive loaded under road semi-trailer. Minesweepers by Piggyback, The Mercury, June 5, 1951, 5. External links, Double Piggyback P120, RGI Model O.